Imagine this. You're driving, windows down, the volume's all the way up. You're listening to that kind of track that makes you turn the car into a full-on arena-style moment. Is it pop? Maybe. Is it hip-hop? What about pop rock, R&B, or dance? All in the realm of possibility. But what we do know is that it's a vibe, because the 808s are hitting, and it's got you wide open to receive whatever the music and the melody is delivering. Except this one, this track that you're listening to, this one is faith-fueled, or what we call a Jesus banger or bop. Now let me ask you something though. Where do you find that music? Where do you go to see who's up next? Where do you go to get the good curation and behind the scenes on making this music that you love? Where's that elevated conversation that celebrates the Jesus Bangers and Bops and shines a light on the musical messengers that deliver it? Well, nowhere. Until now. It's time to do something about it, right? So that's what we're doing. Welcome to Holy Hits Weekly. This is the definitive new Christian pop music podcast brought to you by Praisen. So now that I've given you all that information, let me ask you a favor. This is what I'd like for you to do next. I'd like for you to subscribe and hit that follow button wherever you get your podcast so you never miss an episode. I'd like for you to tap in and follow our socials on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Holy Hits Weekly, because the movement is here. The time is now, and this is your podcast too. That's really important. This is your podcast too. And the last thing I'll leave you with, I want you to remember this. This is a movement, and it's here. This is your community. This is your podcast. And whatever you think you thought you knew, is that even something to say? Whatever you think you thought you knew? Well, whatever you think you thought you knew, whatever you thought you knew about Christian music podcast, guess what? This ain't that. This is Holy Hits Weekly. And I can't wait to begin sharing all the music, the musical messengers, and just all this praiseworthy goodness with you.